A mysterious Russian satellite is sounding the alarm bells at the State Department. Officials are warning the international community has no way to tell if a satellite could be used as a weapon. Correspondent Wyatt Goolsby has the details from the State Department. Good evening, Wyatt.
Good evening, Lauren. Officials here say the Russian satellite is behaving unlike anything they've seen before. Russia insists it is not hostile, but the U.S. is calling on the United Nations to enact stricter measures for what can and cannot be placed into orbit.
We don't know for certain what it is, and there is no way to verify it.
State Department Assistant Secretary Poblete is raising serious questions about a mysterious Russian satellite at the United Nations in Geneva.
How do we verify what countries say their spacecraft are doing? What would be enough information to prove what the purpose of an object is?
Poblete says the U.S. has been monitoring the satellite since its launch in October of last year. The State Department doubts the Russian claim that it's a small inspector spacecraft. In Brazil, Defense Secretary James Mattis pushed for greater defense of U.S. satellites against threats like Russia and China.
So we have had to do a lot of work defining the problem. It has to do with 10, 20 years in the future. Where do we want to be? What is our economic dependence on space? What is our intelligence? What do we have to do if we have to make it defensible instead of just putting up satellites in a benign environment?
Mattis, who's on a diplomatic tour in South America, is also emphasizing the U.S. interest in partnering with Brazil in space research, an area in which China has shown growing influence. Some say the U.S. is playing up the Russian satellite to bring attention to the militarization of space. The Trump administration has been pushing to create a space force, but has yet to get congressional backing to form what would be an expensive sixth branch of the military. Throughout the week, Secretary Mattis has downplayed U.S. plans to put weapons in space, but he's emphasizing the vital role of satellites, not just in military operations, but in the world economy. That includes phone communications, GPS navigation, and weather information. Lauren?
Correspondent Wyatt Goolsby reporting from the State Department. Thank you.